Welcome to the Aeries training video, Introduction to Aeries.net. In this video, you will learn the basic navigation and functionality of Aeries.net. Aeries.net is a new and improved version of our old ABI. It is important that you realize that once you make the switch from ABI to Aeries.net, you do not switch back and forth from systems. We find that you will find difficulty in attendance, gradebook, and other things associated with the systems if you do the switching back and forth. So we please ask you to stay on Aeries.net. We have a lot of support and help available to you if you need assistance in navigating through the system. We hope that you find the additional and improved features helpful for your classroom, and we hope this video helps you on your way to Aeries.net. When you're ready to access Aeries.net, you can easily find it on our district webpage. From our website, please hover over the faculty and staff banner, then select the teacher button, and then you will see Aeries.net as the second option. Once you go into the Aeries.net link, you will see the screen turn blue, and you will be redirected to the welcome page. Your login information consists of the first part of your district email, and your password for all first-time users is defaulted to welcome. For the purpose of this video, we will be using a training login. And as you can see, once I activate the password, the database and year also are activated. You can switch over from databases by clicking on the downward button, and you can switch over from years by clicking on the downward button. As you will see, for your live first day of school, you will actually be in the Orange USD database. But for this demo, we're going to stay on the training database. And also for your live first day of class, you will choose the year 2014-15, and we will be staying in that year for the training. So once you log in, if you are a teacher to various schools, you will see different schools located here. If you are not a teacher to different schools, your school will be defaulted to the school that you belong to. So we hit continue, and because I am a first-time user, I will have to update my password. I will enter the old password as welcome, and I will personalize my new password. Once I confirm that I personalize my new password, I will hit update, and you will see password change successfully. From now, you can see that I can access my Aeries.net page. So as you can see, to keep the confidentiality of our students' information, I have switched over to the Aeries.net demo site. But you can notice that all the actual buttons and looks very similar to what we had seen when we logged in to our website. Okay, you will notice that the first thing when you log in, you will see the banner, the information of the school you are logged into, and who's logged in. You have options here, which you can change your school, your password, account settings, and log out. And you also have a log out button over here. The big difference that you will notice from ABI to Aeries.net is that the menu buttons are no longer over the top, across the top, but they're off to the left side. Okay. First thing we're going to do is access student information. Once you have your students are in your system, they are scheduled, you will be able to get student information. If you hit on the student data tab, you will see that it expands to more menu items under the student information. So if you go to student data and you expand it, you will see profile, which actually shows you the student's information, demographics. Okay, so it gives you the contact information, supplemental if they have any information on that, contacts, and if they have any red flags on contacts, the student's attendance enrollment, and enrollment history. You can also access grades, guidance, which would be discipline, counseling, interventions, and test scores. You can also view medical, scheduling, programs, and other information that you might need as you look at a student. Anytime you see a little plus sign by the item means that you can expand the list. So also remember that when you're looking at Aeries.net. You can always go back to your homepage by going back at home. The other information that you can also use and that's handy is a quick student search. So if you know your student's last name, you can search it right here and you can look for a student. As you can see, we can search the student really quick, click on the student and get back to the profile, the first information available. To always go back, you can hit your home back button. You can also search students as you can with the magnifying glass up here. So if you look, all the students that are linked to this teacher are found right here. You can find them alphabetically. You can search them. If you know a student's information, you can choose to include inactive students or not, so the list changes accordingly. You can search them by period. So if you know they're in your period 1 class, you just want those students, you can search them like that. So there are various ways for you to search students. The second thing we're going to talk about today is attendance. Now, attendance is very simple in Aeries.net. As you can see, attendance is found right here on the left side in the menu buttons, and you can click attendance. Will show you your period that you should be taking attendance to and the date. And it'll also give you some messages if you neglected to take attendance for certain periods. So if you notice these, please check with your attendance office and make sure that that's taken care of. You will see that attendance is very simple. There's no longer a P for present. If all of your students are present, you have the option to mark all students present. If you see that there's somebody tardy or absent, you just go ahead and click on the absence. If you notice, this mark all students present is no longer here, and now you have attendance submitted. So once you do anything actively in the attendance screen, it makes sure that you know that you have submitted attendance as of today. Let's say David came in, our student David here came in late, so we want to change it from an absence to a tardy. We can go ahead and do that just by clicking on the T. It switches the arrow from the A to the T. Let's say that tardy is excused, so we can actually unclick the arrow button and you will see that he is no longer marked with any marks. You can also take attendance by photo. This is a very good feature that Aeries.net also has, that you can set up your seating chart and now take attendance by photos. Again, the absence button is right here. The tardy button is right next to it. You will also see other buttons available. You can view student profiles. If you touch the profile icon, you can see the student's attendance details. If you touch the calendar, and you can see any discipline that the student might have if you touch the SSA button, which is the it's tied to a discipline history. So this is another good way to take attendance. Okay. There are more functions in Aeries.net that you can also take advantage of. There are grade books. There is a function for pushing grades. There's also numerous reports that are available to you, and there are other things that you can do within Aeries.net. If you're interested in more details about the other functions of Aeries.net or have any questions, please call our Aeries helpline at 4551, extension 4551. We are more than happy to help you. We also have numerous amount of trainings that you can find in eClassroom for Aeries and Aeries gradebooks. So please look at those as well. But we thank you, and we hope that you found this video informative. Have a great day.